Well, C6 fam, you've been fancy Friday-ing it up with us. I hope you enjoyed a little background of some things we like to do. We're big about the theater. I have to say this, I don't know if I said it on one of the others clips we did, but we go to New York a lot. Go to our travel section and you can see a couple of our New York trips. I think we've got maybe 2 or 3 on there. We have a driver that takes us everywhere there. It's just incredible. And we've probably seen 30 to 40 Broadway shows over the years. You know, this is a lot of years of going. And we try to see 2 or 3 shows each time we take a trip, if we can catch that many. Let's see. Oh, we've had so much rain, we've got potholes in our driveway. We got to get this filled. We had it. Oh, hang on, y'all. Okay, so we did have asphalt on our driveway. And over the years, it's worn down. It wasn't really thick enough. We kind of got taken advantage of a little bit. It happens to us. Oh, Lordy. But anyway, okay, back to Shiny Ball. Here we go. Back to New York. So we love going to the theater in New York City. And we have seen SpongeBob the Musical. We saw it with the boys when we were in New York, and we're like blown away because it was so good, because we were expecting it to be cheesy and like a little kid's show that wasn't that good, but that wasn't the case. So anyway, so we just went to see it on Fancy Friday with the boys, and it was great. I mean, it was the exact same show. Memphis said there was a new song, the pirate song, but the vibe just was not the same. It's just really weird. It's hard to explain. It's just not the same seeing theater. I mean, I guess if that's all we were able to go see, we wouldn't know the difference. But when you've been in the small theater in New York City, and the energy, the sound wasn't, we were in a beautiful theater, but I don't know, it was just, I mean, we loved it. It was good, but not the same. I said, Shay, because the boys want to see some other shows, I said, I guess we need to run up to New York. It's time. It's been about a year since we've been. We try to go way more often than that, but we went a lot that year before. I think I went 4 times, so I was good for a bit. But it's time to go see some shows. Right, sugar bugs? So today it's a Saturday morning early, and we are dressed and headed to Mav's game. He's in a tournament, and this is the end of the season tournament, which this is day 3. We're still playing because we've been winning. So if we win at this game, then we're going to play this afternoon. Ooh, stop, baby. If we lose, we're out. So if we win, we're going to keep playing. And if we lose, we are done so. And then it's the All-Star tournament. But baseball season has started too. I know.
What's the first game?
First game's in March, but yeah.
Is that a long time?
No, it's right around the corner. And that groundhog so far is a little liar. It is not spring. It has been cold, cold, cold. And if it's in the 40s here with the wind, we feel like it's freezing. So that's where we are. We're drinking some coffee. We got a full tank of gas. When I got in my car last night, this is crazy. Let me tell y'all one more thing. I don't know if y'all watched the vlog where Waverly's car was gone when she got to the parking garage. Well, I left my car at her house yesterday while we went, at her apartment, while we went to close on her new townhouse. And I mean, I think it's great. keep getting this notification that theft was attempted on my car. That's what it says. Theft attempted. I don't even know what that means. My car's still here. Praise Jesus. This car it's a Cadillac Escalade. I've had it for 2 years. I have to keep it 1 more year. It's a company car. And in 2 years, y'all want to hear this? Because I work, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that. I work my tail off. I have put 96,000 miles on this car in 2 years. That's back and forth to Houston. Please, God, let this pay off. It's going to. I know it is. I believe it. I believe it. This is the year. Everything's going to compound that I've been working on the last 20. In the name of Jesus. Thank you. Okay. Y'all, it's going to be a great day. Can't wait to show you Mav. He's our little score king. He had 22 points in his last game. So let's see what he does today. And McGuire. He's real good too. Yes, he is. We'll see, baby. We'll see. Mama has to do Fight Club tomorrow, so I've got some work to do is the problem.
Well, it's not today.
Well, we have to have the house clean because there's a lot going on.
No, we don't have to have it clean.
No, I mean we have to keep it clean.
Why?
Because we have people coming to the house.
People are
Okay, we're
coming.
going to peace out. Tell C6 fam, see ya.
I thought that.
Yeah, that's what Dad does. You want to be Dad? Okay. Love y'all.
Somebody.
Go! Drive him and go! Turn and shoot! Let him foul you!
Nope. Rebound.
Woo! Good job, Mav. So y'all won't believe what happened after the last vlog.
Well,
I got on a business call.
wait. Her got us lost, and then Maverick lost, and now we're out of the tournament.
Well, there it is in a nutshell.
Well, he
gave you the high level version.
He just knocked it out of the park. 'Cause
That's right.
Straight to the point. That's my son right there.
Yeah, so now we're headed to lunch and grocery shopping. Right, Mav? Mav still played good. Y'all are going to get to see some cool, well, one. I think I didn't get that last 3-pointer, but I got one on video.
Well,
Okay. What? Well, what?
see
You got
next
put your seat.
season of basketball.
That's
No,
right.
he has
No,
all
he
stars.
has all stars. He's an all star.
Which-
Okay, let's put his
Oh,
seat
wait,
belts
no,
on.
no,
Seat
yeah.
belts.
Seatbelts. We're rolling.
What is
now.
it?
Well, you'll still see basketball for while I'm still playing baseball because I have a Cardinal team.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
do.
You will still be playing basketball. You play year round.
Which-
Okay.
That's why I left my car.
You ready for a night night?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You're just sitting.
See? Look.
No, don't jump on the furniture, please.
Hey, I'm hyper.
Okay. Good morning, C6 fam. It's a Sunday. Goodness gracious. We've had a busy weekend. You know, we have really been out of our church flow because we have had tournaments every single weekend. And we play on Sundays. And so we've been watching church online a lot. But y'all, it's just not the same. And we go to church really far from our house. So one thing we've done is we've tried to find just a local, small church to jump into when we have a lot going on instead of not going at all. Because that's what was happening because our church is so far. Is we're not church hoppers. I've been in the same church 18 years. So do not church hop. But what does Dolly Parton say? God don't care which church you go to as long as you show up. Right? So we've been trying something new and just to keep it easy. So this church is just right up the road. So And it's hard because the boys love our church. We love our church. It's very hard not to play the comparison game. When you listen to Pastor Keith Craft, it's very hard to open your mind when you go somewhere else. But I believe God has a great word for us. I believe success begins on Sunday. We really want to challenge all C6 fam to just get your butts to church so you can just have that download from the Lord to start your week. I know our weeks go so much better when we just give God honor and praise. And for us, church is nothing about a religion or being a certain denomination, or it's not a ceremonial type thing. It's just getting in the presence of God and just saying, God, thank you. Thank you for giving me another day. God, thank you for all the blessings you've already given me. And just having that grateful spirit and honoring the Lord, putting God first. So we're making it a point to be in church even when it's not our main church. So that's kind of where we've been. And yeah. And then stay with us for this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. We would be so appreciative. And we stay with us because we've got some fun stuff going on. It's a holiday weekend. And we did win our games, but it worked out good. If you won on Saturday, we don't play till next weekend. It's a 2-weekend tournament. Baseball's starting up too, so that really interferes with our church going as well. So yeah, we have to be extremely intentional, and it can be so easy, I think, too. Like Maverick had an 8 a.m. game yesterday, had 3 games, 8 a.m., 1, and 6, and it can be easy when you've had a real busy week, real busy weekend, to be like, oh, I don't want to get dressed, I don't want to go anywhere, even when you don't have to be somewhere on a Sunday. But we're making it a point. So love y'all. Stay with us. So there's my husband. See him in the mirror. We had to bring 2 cars because we've got stuff to do in different directions after church. So the boys rode with their dad. Here he is in his new Ram. Look at him. Good morning, C6 fam. So we're about to head out the door to church. We've been church hunting. We're not leaving our church. We love our church. We've been there forever. I know I said this earlier in the video, but when our pastor's gone, we want somewhere more local, so we're not driving so far to get the word, and have the kids going, you know, with people they know, some friends. So we're trying another one. We did not score at the first one. So, like, we're not even looking for a new church is what's crazy, but it's kind of like dating. And I've been in church my whole life. But you really have to find what fits you. And I can pretty much go anywhere like one time, but if I'm going to go there pretty consistently, like every time my pastor's not there, we are not going to drive an hour, or we don't have the time to drive over there and we're going to swing in, I have to know that they're bringing a good word. So I think I'm picky. I am. So it's a hard thing. So keep your fingers crossed. I'll tell you how this goes. And Shay's going to get me some lashes. I'm out of lashes. And let me show y'all. As you see my regular ones? I need them. Here he comes. You want to see the difference? No, this isn't a trick, but it's pretty awesome.
Do you want me to? What time's church?
10:45. But it's just up the road. Which But you know what we could also try out
Up
is
the road.
the
It's in
cowboy
the-
church that Kimberly goes to.
Up the road. What do you mean up the road?
What is going on with our games?
Don't know. It's like getting stuck.
Real quick question. Can we check the mail?
No, it's not.
Maybe the mail doesn't run
I-
on Sunday. Sunday's a holiday.
And I told you when it was coming in. Remember we tracked it.
I just want to check.
Remember we tracked it.
I don't care if we tracked it. I just want
Memphis is an online shopper like his mom.
Watch, you better hold your coffee. This is bumpy.
I drive this every day with coffee.
Oh, you
Every time I leave this
Every
house.
day.
Every time I leave.
Every day.
She's always trying to help me, y'all.
Every
Thank
day.
you so
Yeah.
much, baby,
Uh-huh.
for warning me. I'm so grateful. I've got you to help me. Such a glorious
I don't
thing.
think that you're like leaving with coffee in your hand every day.
This week, practically.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so I didn't leave those days. But then I did Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days in a row. Did you know that?
I got you.
4 days in a row.
You keep working too much.
I
And your
know.
head gets full.
My head gets full of work. I
And
know.
then
It's
you
hard.
can't remember anything.
I know. I've got to work while I can, so when Dad sticks me in the nursing home, you'll have lots of money.
Oh, my gosh.
No, y'all two will be
Give
in
me
the-
a break.
I won't dad let that happen because I went to a nursing home. It smelled like pee in there.
You won't let that happen. I love my Maverick. He will not let Dad do that. Thank you. One day we were teasing. We're teasing, y'all. One day I said to Shay, no matter
Yeah,
what,
one day
you
you're
keep
gonna-
me at home. If anything happens to me,
No.
don't put me in a home. And if I'm like, don't know what's going on. And he said, well, you won't know. You know what? My mom looked at him. My mom was sitting at the table. She goes, but you will.
You should not go.
I love you,
I don't
Mama.
want Daddy to
She
do that so you can buy me more toys.
I buy you toys.
Yeah, I want more.
That's an ugly way to be. You don't want your mother off.
Yeah.
So you can have something.
That's
not a nice thing to
terrible.
say. Were you trying to be funny?
I think you're funny.
Baby.
What is happening? Your arm.
What about it?
You're bouncing. He's bouncing.
I'm bouncing. I'm over here just bouncing like a bunny. It has nothing to do with the road that we're on.
He's bouncing.
I see.
See, Daddy likes being a bunny.
No, he doesn't.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
We're driving. Driving away. Headed to a second visiting.
Where are we
For
going?
just visitors. Shay said, you tell people too much information. That's what he told me. I feel the need to explain why we're visiting. Well, and I feel the need to explain, like, we're not looking for a church home. We're looking for a visiting church. So they don't get too excited when they see us. It's like if you're dating and you're like, I'm just looking for a side thing, not a
Marriage.
commitment.
Oh,
I've
let's
already
see.
committed.
We don't have to say that. Like you don't have to.
I'm just looking for a side
We're not
gig
looking for.
when we don't want to drive to our real church.
We should. I want to go to that kids.
You liked the kids' place we went to last time? You liked it?
What church are we going to?
Today we're trying another one.
Where we went trunk or treating.
Yes, and one of our friends goes here.
One of our friends.
I'm gonna be real open-minded.
Did what?
Well, good.
What?
Glad you're going to be open-minded.
Are you gonna be
What?
open-minded?
I'm always open-minded.
What's that
Very.
mean? What's that mean?
You know it.
He's lied till you see 6 feet.
What does what mean?
What y'all just said?
Open-minded? It means that you don't just think the way you think. It means you can listen
You
to
can-
others.
You
cheese quesadillas, or
Chicken strips.
or nachos.
Well, and only my nachos. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to eat other people's nachos other than Mama's.
Mama.
So that's, you're close-minded about your food. You only eat what you think you like.
That's what
So
he
you need to
does.
try different things.
I try a lot of those.
Remember when you tried my chicken pocket?
No.
Yes, you loved
Yeah,
it. You
yeah.
said, this is fantastic.
Oh, the chicken flavor.
Those were your words, yes.
And I tried.
Well, just that's
I
what we'll
tried
name it, chicken
somebody
flamin' onion.
else nachos, and I didn't like them, but they made me eat them.
Because it's chips and cheese. Like, you like chips and cheese. You like anything with cheese and bread. That's all it is.
Cheese and bread.
Do you like grilled cheese?
Just like the enchilada.
Yeah,
Where are
you
we
won't
going to
eat it.
eat lunch? Is that what y'all think about when you go to church? When I was little, do you know what I used to
It's
do?
not.
We always had, I think I've got food in my teeth. We always had a bulletin. I do.
You do?
hmm
A lot
Did you eat something?
In the middle of the night, I ate cereal. And I haven't brushed because I'm drinking coffee. I brought my toothbrush in my purse. That's what I do, y'all.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is, yeah, I've got like fruity pebbles in my teeth.
I didn't see it.
I do. So, what I
That's what
used to do when I was little is I would write notes to my dad on the bulletin, where are we eating lunch? What's for food?
Can we wrap?
So, have y'all ever church hunted? It's a very uncomfortable feeling. That's the thing about it. I think this is why people that don't go to church don't go to church. Because think about it. I've gone to church my whole life and it is but I mean, I'm a shy person. But it's with I don't like to do new things. I feel very uncomfortable going to new places. I do it because it's necessary, but I don't like it. Like, I sweat.
Really?
I'm like, we don't know where to go. We don't know what building to go in. It just makes me uneasy.
That's odd.
So this got me thinking about meetings and stuff. It's got to be super easy for people to do. And a lot of instructions, or there are people that feel like me that could be great at what you're trying to get them to, they're not going to go if they're uncomfortable. See?
People need to get over themselves.
Themselves.
Yeah. That's what get over themselves.
What's-
That's how you grow. That means you're growing whenever you're in an uncomfortable situation. You're growing.
I should
You're
be 20 feet tall. Because I sure am in a
I don't think,
lot.
I'm not talking about growing in
Oh, Lord, help me.
height.
I
So,
should be a
Well, I hate to tell you,
amazing
you-
person at this point.
I
Because
hate-
I'm in a lot of uncomfortable situations.
well, and that's why you're good at what you do. Because you're able to talk to people. So,
you
I know
you
you might,
nervous talk. That's what you told me. You nervous talk.
but you talk to people and you make them feel comfortable. So, apparently, it's working. So what you don't like is helping you.
Okay. Unless it's
Right, Shug.
right.
Right, Shug. Right.
Listening. I was trying to get my headphones
Okay,
back.
stay tuned. We'll let y'all know. We've still got another one I want to visit too. I want to try Kimberly Gentry's church.
Okay.
Just one, just to see. It's real close to the house.
So,
And you could rope with the people that go there. They rope.
yeah, I know.
It might be a good, side fit. This is a side gig we're looking for.
Oh, heavens. So,
We're almost there.
like,
Comment.
subscribe, comment,
Please tell people to subscribe to
hit the
our
bell.
channel.
Hit the bell so you get the notifications. So, anyways.
Oh, what is this camper? Out to lunch after church. What'd you think, Mav?
It was good.
It was moving, wasn't it? You could feel the Holy Spirit in there, couldn't you?
So how has your day been, Miss Kimberly?
Miss Kimberly.
Yeah, Miss. That's what kids would call you if you were a teacher. Miss Kimberly.
No, they'd say Miss Fancy. I go by Fancy. Garrett calls me Mrs. Copeland.
Always.
So we're having lunch at one of our favorite places. That's actually Mine and Waves. One of our favorites. Church was good. It was good. I could plug in there on days where we're not going to drive all the way to Frisco, so we still get to the house of God. Memphis wasn't impressed. He didn't like it, but we did. They did a baptism, didn't they, Maverick? Maverick.
What?
They did baptism, didn't they?
Yes. It was really cool.
It was awesome. Maverick, have you been baptized?
Yes.
Do you believe in Jesus?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Aren't you so thankful? So, waiting on our lunch today.
You got in church
Dad,
today?
what'd you think?
About what?
We're visiting.
It was good. It was real good. It was moving. They did baptisms during the service.
Could feel the Holy Spirit for sure.
It was really good.
I don't-
Maverick loved it.
I don't
Maverick.
cry. And I was crying. I could feel the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, and
Huh?
the pastor baptized his daughter.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Pretty
Awesome.
Pretty awesome.
Maverick, tell us about today.
It was really good.
Memphis, did you love it?
No, could it like
Memphis, did you love your class?
What do you mean? In
Sure.
church?
Uh-huh. You like Elevate?
Memphis, he'll tell
He's
you the
like his
truth.
mama, aren't you? Let's just do the same thing we always do. It works, right? It's just for every now and then, not all the time. It was fine to run over to when we don't have time to get all the way to our church. Don't you think?
And I get 2 sweet teas.
I know you do. What are you? Tell me what you're having for lunch.
Yeah, what are you having for lunch?
What are you having?
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
What are you
What
having?
are you having, Maverick?
Yeah, man.
You
What?
get French toast?
How'd you guess?
Bingo.
Because I know Dad.
What do y'all
me and
think
him
I
are
got?
Breakfast fanatics.
Do y'all think I got breakfast?
No.
No.
She's salad. Oh, she said, I'm fat. I need a salad.
That's what she
with
said?
some dressing.
That's what she said?
I did not.
You said I'm fat?
No.
Oh.
I did not say these
She
things.
asked Dad one time, she goes, you think I'm fat? Dad goes, no. That means yes.
I said no, that means yes. Well, that, no.
You said no, and she said, oh, well, that means yes.
Oh. No means no when I say it. Haven't y'all learned?
No.
There's a restroom up there. What?
Well, great.
What is it?
I've never actually
What?
seen.
What?
I've never actually
What?
Got you to go C6 fam.
I've actually never seen a woman say, do these pants like make me look fat?
I've never said that in my life. That's why I don't even know why you're telling the C6 fam I said that. I've never asked.
Her is not a
Am I
breakfast
fat?
person.
I've never said that.
Mom.
Have I?
Mom. Hello.
No.
I don't want to call you a liar.
You're not a breakfast
But-
person.
but-
You are not a breakfast person.
No, I'm not.
You're not.
Oh, here comes
You
our
don't-
Here
food.
comes our food.
Oh,
I've said, am I fat?
Yeah.
Oh.
You like, do I look fat?
Well, in a certain outfit. Thank you, Memphis. Memphis is serving us.
Thank you.
Oh, would you grab us some more ice while you're down there?
this is Dad's.
He's such a good boy, Memphis. Is that good, baby? Quick shake on. And
And
he's got,
biscuits and gravy, French toast.
he's lost 20 pounds, so now he can eat whatever.
Yeah.
He gained back.
I'm back. I mean, I'm not back.
Well,
I gained 10 more back.
What? Well, what?
I'm not going back down there.
Did you see the sausage?
Why? Did you want
I don't
sausage?
think that's a really good way to eat your lunch.
How?
Well, without manners.
Oh. Well, we're the only ones that don't.
He's like, what do you mean?
No, look.
Well, if you're ever at a lunch with a lot of people and you're older, you don't really want to eat your bacon like that. Yeah, like that. Can you imagine him being on a date eating his bacon like that?
Well,
It'd be like your mama didn't teach you any manners.
if she stays, then she loves you. I guess.
Oh, he's so cute. So we're just piddling along
Love dancing in the rain.
this little town in McKinney.
You never mind a cloudy day. Make the world a better place.
My youngest
You
son.
love dancing in the rain.
I think, do we want to piddle a little? Look.
You love talking on the phone.
Once upon a time,
Do things other people don't.
That.
Make
Look,
sure
that's
no
a pie
one
place,
feels alone.
baby. See the pies?
You love talking on the phone.
That's new. I wonder what that
Don't
is.
know how I
Ah.
found you. I guess that dreams come true when you least expect.
Sunday Piddling to end our vlog. Comment, like, subscribe. Subscribe, y'all. Sorry, we're closed. Look at this cool stuff. Have a great week, y'all. Wave.
Riding on a train. You'd rather life not be a race. You're always finding your own way. You love riding on a train.